deal with building, that's one thing. When you deal with debating, that's something else. Because right now I'm building with you. Now, a debate would be, like, you've never debated with me. We've always been building, or we've been kicking it on whatever level we was talking about, but we've never sat and tried to debate an idea or ideology. You understand what I'm saying? Because when a motherfucker debates, right? A debate is like me saying, okay, my point is that the sky is blue, and you saying your point is that the sky appears to be blue.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna go through everything that I know about the sky being blue,
Right.
and I'm gonna try to prove that point, and I'm gonna stay trying to prove that point. That's what a debate is. In a debate, like, even if you prove my point wrong, in a debate, I walk away with that same point, though.
Yeah.
I don't accept the right that you proved. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Because we debating.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to learn nothing from you.
Yeah, you pushing your points across.
Exactly. And when you now building,
We share ideas.
we share ideas. And for us on an individual plane, now you might say something and I might not agree with parts of what you say. You understand what I'm saying? I may make that known or I may not.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I'm destroying the worst part, and I'm taking the best part.
Yeah.
What I could utilize in my life from what you're saying.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, all the extra stuff, you know, I don't have to save that in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just talking about basketball, all that. You know what I mean? And I ain't saving that shit in my mind for what? I ain't got no time. Like, life is like, you know, my life is on a whole nother avenue. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about what motherfuckers doing on the basketball court. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm living life. I'm just kicking mathematics. I'm teaching civilization. Like, you know what I mean? That's what stay on my mind. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, through building, you share these ideas, like you said. Now, you might say something, I'm like, oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, I agree with that. Now I can add that, and I say, you know what? I can add that in this area of my life, you know what I'm saying? And I think it'll be effective. Boom. And I start breaking that down. And you might be like, yo, I never seen it. I never looked at it from that angle. Now we building each other's minds right now. You understand what I'm saying? We helping each other broaden the what perspective and pictures and visions in the mind, the things that we see in this reality and how we see it. We breaking it down and you know, we reconstructing it in our minds in a way that, you know what I mean, now we unify in that reality. Like, yeah, I see that. Now we could go travel, you know what I'm saying? And I can share that history. Like, yeah, I remember I was building with the brother Obi. You know what I'm saying? We used to work together at Serve Pro, you know what I'm saying? He about to come home, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we used to be building. Like, it added to my life, this experience that we had since we met.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? In a constructive way. If we'd have started debating the first day we met, we probably would have never motherfucking talked again.
I know, right?
If you would have been like, yo, you looking for a job? And I was like, am I looking for a job? Why you ask me that question? Like, you know what I'm saying? Who are you? You know, nah, we added, we built. I asked you a few questions, you know what I'm saying, to figure out where you was coming from with it. You know what I mean? You told me, boom, you gave me, I was like, oh, all right, wow, I see that. You know what I mean? This, that, and the third. I'm gonna check that out. Boom, make that call. Boom, I made the call. Boom, now we adding on and we building. You know, motherfuckers always say like, yo, let's debate. Like, oh, we can debate about Malcolm X's life or whether he was, you know, this or that or whatever. For what? Or debate about Martin Luther King and how he was you know, how he was passive or was he passive and shit like that. For what?
Martin Luther King, right?
Yeah, but why debate that? Why is that to speak about those topics in those terms? Yeah. It's not healthy for nobody mentally.
Yeah, he had a reason to be passive.
Man, fuck, but he
had a reason. He had a reason because
No, understand this. Understand. I'm not even debating that right now. I'm not even making that a question.
Yeah.
Whether he had a reason. I'm just saying the debate factor of how people utilize his life and his legacy.
Yeah.
Just like Malcolm X, just like Elijah Muhammad, just like, all the other black, people that came and had an effect on the direction of black people, where black people going in this civilization, in this society we live in. You understand what I'm saying? They always want us to be in a debate about how these people were and what the fuck these people were saying, and it ain't no debate. They were speaking about, black people getting freedom, justice, and equality. No matter how they came. No matter what direction they came in. They could have been passive, they could have been passive-aggressive, they could have been assertive, they could have been whatever. They was coming for freedom, justice, and equality. And they was building. They wasn't debating. They was, the Caucasian wanted to debate, they want to debate theories and ideologies and all this extra shit. No. Fuck all that shit. We building. We letting motherfuckers know the reality of things. This is the science of life. I ain't got no time to debate with a motherfucker. The truth is what it is. Ain't no debate with the fucking truth. No matter what that may be, in whatever situation it is, when you standing on the truth, you ain't debating nobody. What the fuck you gonna debate somebody for? You standing on the fucking truth.
Turn right on Columbia Road.
The truth is absolute. Ain't nobody's, I ain't gotta prove nothing to you in that sense. Like, I ain't gotta sit here and go through that shit with you. I know the truth. I'm gonna just walk the fuck away from you. I'm gonna put you on freeze. I ain't gonna do no wisdom to you. Because that's what you want. That's why you want to debate, because you want to hear the word. You want to hear the wisdom. You want to hear the, the understanding. Then they take little bits and pieces. You understand what I'm saying? And add it to their vernacular. So the next time they go to debate a motherfucker, they be that much better. These niggas is leeches. That's what the 10% do. That's what these fake, motherfuckers who be online and all kind of shit that want to debate over topics. Motherfucker, fuck them topics. If them topics ain't about, the science of the black man, woman, and child, them dealing with the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of they self. That's a fact. I don't give a fuck about the music and none of that shit. I love music. I love the rhyme. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, that the primary thought is to teach the knowledge of self. Because I was taught the knowledge of self. Somebody gave me knowledge of self. You know what I mean? And resurrected me, helped me resurrect myself from being a slave of a mental death and power. It wasn't no debate. When a motherfucker, my physical gave me supreme mathematics, it wasn't no question. This shit is real. As soon as I did the knowledge too, I was like, oh, this is the truth. It wasn't no me. Why? Who gave? It wasn't even. I was so drawn up in a sense. I like my mind just like an atom cracked in my mind. I was so caught up in the thought that the black man was God that I forgot to ask him where he got this shit from. You understand what I'm saying? This is the reality, man. Like, and from that point on, it was a build, because I learned, when I did the knowledge of the supreme mathematics, that 8 was build or destroy. You either building or you destroying. That shit don't say debating or destroying. Debating will have you in the same situation for eons. You'll be standing there in your own mind, trying to figure out, trying to prove a point to a motherfucker, and a motherfucker trying to prove a point to you, and you and this motherfucker done, went through eons and don't even realize it. Thousands of years pass, because a day to God is 1,000 years. You know what I'm saying? We write our history 25,000 years in advance. You don't do that shit by debating. You do that shit by building, by adding, and borning yourself alive in the mind. You know what I mean? Yeah, today's supreme mathematics is knowledge equality. Yeah, this is CI law. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is building versus debating.